Patreon member shout out. I saw her face and wow. And then I took a vow that we'd be together, girl, just you and me. That's the meaning of eternity. I saw your face. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. I would say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. So this is going to be a little bit bright. I'm going to move y'all real quick. I hope that that's a little better. So I was doing a thing today, and I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast. He had just had on Ben Shapiro, and they were talking about Facebook and the Metaverse. I don't think these two are really into gaming that much, and I don't think they're really into any other metaverses like, Sandbox or My Neighbor Alice or Earth 2 or anything. And they definitely probably don't know Veve as of yet. But they were talking at least about this and saying like, hey, isn't it weird that someone like Mark Zuckerberg, who I'm just adding my own info right here, that had to buy Instagram and had to buy WhatsApp to kind of stay relevant, couldn't buy Snapchat, couldn't buy TikTok, couldn't buy any of this because these other companies, Google, YouTube, and everyone else, are trying to distance themselves away from Facebook and say, like, a lot of older people, which, again, like my younger friends and my friends' kids and their friends, nobody has Facebook anymore. Younger people don't. It's some old mules like me and my older friends that have it, and a lot of my older friends also, they don't even use it anymore, not because they're hip and cool and they moved on to like TikTok, but because they're like, there's so much drama on there. There's so much drama on there, and I have a point for this that has to do with Ecomi. The drama that they see on there, like, if they're not going to want to have drama, like just what they can post and what Facebook allows you to see, like they're like China in that aspect, like, oh, we're only going to allow you to see this, only going to allow you to see that. We're going to dictate. I don't think that's right, but either way, people are not going to be that into the Facebook Metaverse. Will a billion people go into it? Yeah, sure, absolutely. Maybe not even. Maybe not that much. There's a billion people on Facebook. Maybe a lot less than that'll go into it. But I've heard so many people. I've had so many comments, so many questions. Like, hey, are you worried about Facebook? Did you see Facebook's video or Meta's video? Do you think Facebook will buy Ecomi? Do you think they have to worry? Is that the competition? I've been hearing the competition is coming. I've heard the same thing from Tesla for years. That the competition is coming, that it never does. I mean, it kind of does. They're in a league of their own. Same thing with Ecomi. Said it before, I've said it again. Ecomi has no serious competition. At least not yet. Will Facebook be one of them? Maybe, but again, gun to my head right now, which metaverse do I think will be more successful? Facebook or Ecomi? Ecomi. I will put my hand on whatever. I'll put my hand on Dashi, whatever y'all want me to, and will honestly say that I honestly think that Ecomi Metaverse, the Veveverse, will be bigger than Facebook. Not just because you have all these younger kids that were raised in a pandemic where the outside, I was going over on my live before, the outside world is, if you're a young kid and everywhere you have to go is put on like a mask and you have to socially distance and you like going to school, like going outside your house sucks. It sucks. Like it is like trying to hang out with your friends and you have a parent like, oh, what if they have this? What if they have that? It is so much easier to be in your own house, put on your Oculus Quest, put on your glasses and just be like, you know what? Actually, this is so much better. I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to social distance. I could be with people. I could do whatever. And it's just better. I saw it when I was in the military. When I first got in, everyone's always partying with each other. After work, after whatever, you're always going to drinks, going to towers, going to Kelly's, wherever. At the end of my enlistment, happy Veterans Day to my Veterans Day, my veterans, if you guys are watching this on Veterans Day. It's currently filming the day before. At the end of my enlistment, the sentiment, the ideas of what was fun had shifted so much. We weren't out barbecuing anymore. The older ones of us, yeah, we were going and we were still going out partying, but the younger crowd, like 22 and younger, they didn't. They just didn't. They didn't go and they didn't say like, hey, let's go out. Let's go, try to flirt with girls. Let's try to, do whatever. They stayed inside and they played video games. Rather be alone, which I get. I trust me, I get it. Um, Remember in the newsroom where that guy who says, gives this whole speech about like America and freedom, and he just says, America is not the greatest country in the world anymore. His words, not mine. Um, Facebook, Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, he's a beast, trying like heck to stay relevant, but I don't think he's the Titan that he once was anymore. I don't think that the the culture in America that a lot of us, late 20s or 30s and above, we knew before this, it's not the same. It's just not. Like technology is never, the world is never going to go back to the way it was when we were kids. It's never going to go back to where we're playing kickball and frisbee in the street. Like, does that still happen? Sure, absolutely. It's just not something like kids that grew up with Fortnite, kids that grew up in a pandemic, not seeing each other for a year plus. This is where they're more comfortable on screens. They're more comfortable talking to screens, having screens talk to them and interact with them. I've seen it slowly but surely, very rapidly. If you're talking to like an older person, that some people, some kids, they don't even like to talk on. They don't talk on the phone anymore. They don't talk on the phone. Try to order a pizza, can't do it. If you're like under the age of 25, but you have anxiety before, and I'm not trying to poop on any of these kids. Like it's just what happens. Some people in my generation, same thing. It's like, oh, this person behind 7-Eleven counter seems mean. Can you buy this chocolate bar for me? Like, are you kidding? Like, okay, I'll do it because like I love you. You're my friend. I love all people. But we are about to capitalize on Jeremiah Aoyang calls it Web 3.0. Call it 2.0, 3.0. Call it the virtual reality revolution. Call it whatever you want. Ecomi, with their licenses, with their brands, with the amount of hundreds of billions of dollars that every other company in the world is trying to make with this, we got it. And again, I have a lot more money now than I did when I first invested in Ecomi. If there was something else that was better, that I thought would give me a better return, that was safer, I would put my money into it. I sold my beloved prized Pokemon cards. I sold my Tesla stock, where this channel was pretty much founded on those two things. I sold everything for Ecomi. If there was something that I thought was better, I would take my money out and I would put it in that. But I don't think there is. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I just do what I think is right. And so far, I've been right. So far, I have not been wrong since I got out of the military. So everyone, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that there's going to be some dogfights. There's going to be some wars. Yeah, Monday Night Wars back in the day with, WWE or WWF at the time. There's going to be some Metaverse wars. And I bet my bottom dollars to donuts, that Ecomi wins. Just my 2 cents. I love you all. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. I don't know where Dashi is. All right, I love you guys. Bye. Meow, 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 meow.